So I've got a big smile on my face because it's been a long time coming. This is one of my 3 916 Spyders, but this one here is the V6. I've had it for a couple of years. I've had a lot of tinkering done with it and it's about ready now to show off, which is why we've got it on this channel for you guys all to enjoy. So where did it start? I bought it a couple of years ago. It was for about, I don't mind telling you, I paid about 4 grand for it, which at the time and still today is pretty good money for a V6 Spyder. The reason why it was 4 grand is because we're a little bit tatty. There was a few scruffy bits around the car, but it had good history, reasonable mileage, and I thought, you know what, it's a good project car for me to actually build and make what I want. So in a few seconds, we're going to take you around the car and show you some of the additions and the bits and pieces that I've done to it to make it as lovely as it looks now. So I'm going to start with the alloys. Now, people who know me know that I've got 3 Spyders, 2 of them with Alfa GT multi-spokes. I wanted these desperately on this car. I know you all go on about teledials and how great they are. For me personally, not sure about teledials on a Spyder, but do like them on a GTV, bit of a difference. So with these, I had them powder coated. I thought they were going to come out silver, but they've come out kind of bluey silver, which is perfect, matches the car perfectly. What I did need to do though was get 15mm spacers because it wouldn't clear the front calipers. They're clear on the right, on the rears though, went straight on. Didn't get 15s for the rear though, maybe I should because you can see the front sort of pinches out a bit and the rears don't. But as we come around the car, the one thing I've not done, and I don't think I want to do it, is painted it. It's obviously 23, 24 years old and the paint's got a few little kind of odds and ends around it, as it would do, but I like the patina of it and it comes up quite nice. One of the things I did on the interior, to Dom's disliking, I got myself some roll hoops. I know he hates them. Look, I tell you what, leave a comment. You know, are you a roll hoops man or not? I am. I think it adds a lot to the car. You have to have a windbreaker. Got one of these as well, ignore the cobwebs. But no, very good addition to the car. One thing I needed to do as well was get a gear knob. The 6-speed gear knobs wear as much as the twin spark ones. Paid a lot of money for it, but worth it. So that was pretty much it for the outside of the car. One of the things I've got away with at the moment is the aerial. Aerial seems to work fine. So that's the original aerial as far as I understand. And the eagle-eyed view, and we'll probably get closer to this and some sound bites later on, but I had to go for the Wizard exhaust. It's one of those things where it's a fantastic sound, we all know that, but I have to be honest, it's great, it's not overpowering, it's not boomy, it's perfect, but I can't hear the engine anymore. So again, leave any comments, you guys, if you feel that maybe having a Wizard has kind of ruined the sound of the engine, because I can't hear that glorious Busso engine anymore. I can hear it, but it's all about that. But hey, no complaints. But coming around the rest of the car, as I said, a few little kind of scratches and nicks and here and there, but I'm happy with that. I don't want my cars 10 out of 10. I want them drivable. I don't want to do a full respray on it in case I get paranoid that I'm going to get a stone chip or a scratch on it. But really, other than that, I haven't done much more to it. So we'll now go to the most important bit of the car. Watch this. The bit you've been waiting for, V6 engine time. Come and have a look at this. So I have done some work on it, as most of us have. So, oh, hot. Dom and I have been thrashing this around the country road. Sorry, sticking to the speed limits. So you can pretty much see what I've done. I've painted both of the covers. I went for gloss black. I think it's quite an unusual option. Most people go back to silver or go to red. I wanted black. I wanted to keep it, is it understated? Leave us some comments, see what you think. And you know, I was very lucky with my trumpets. They just needed a bit of a polish. I haven't done the fuel rail yet. Comments please, what colour should I do it? Should I do it gloss black? Should I do it silver? Should I get it chromed? I don't know, should I do it Chavy Gold or anything like that? We'd love to hear your comments. So what have you guys done? And the other thing I've done is obviously replaced the pipe in there with the classic Autolus silicon, and got rid of all that gubbins in there, the resonator, so it actually breathes a bit better. But other than that, do you know what? It was pretty tight. Well, actually, it weren't that tidy in here. It was a bit scruffy, but it needed a bit of work doing to it, but not major. And again, look, it's not perfect. I don't want perfect, like I said. It's just, for me, just about right. Not overdone, not underdone, but look at that. I just think, you know, listen, I could get a deck chair out and just stare at that with an espresso and my day is done. It's one of the most beautiful things you'll ever see, and we know that. So I'm really keen to hear about a few things that you guys V6 owners do have. I'll come around here, Dom, because we're the sun, we don't get it very often, but it's squinting, I can see you better now. So I want to know, well, one thing I've not mentioned, it's got a light and flywheel in it, and it should have a light and flywheel, so GTA clutch and flywheel. Got a feeling, because it's starting to slip and it's only done 4,000 miles, it shouldn't be slipping after 4,000 miles, that perhaps the original clutch has been put back in. If that's possible, I don't know, but I'm going to keep an eye on it, because ultimately it sounds like I might need a new clutch, probably not flywheel, but certainly a new clutch. Obviously, so that's an addition. The Wizard's an addition. Obviously, I've made this a bit cleaner, took out the resonator, so the engine sounds a bit better, but I can't particularly hear the engine now with the Wizard, and I've added the wheels. So what do you think to the wheels? What do you think to the Wizard? One thing I've not done is the Q2 or Crave diff, so I'd love to hear your comments about, is that really worth it? Does it make all a difference? So look, I could talk about this car forever, but I'm so proud to own it, and I just want to hear what you guys think of it. So thank you very much for watching. Please do comment, please do share, please do whatever you need to do. Keep watching, and obviously stay tuned for the next video, which is going to be a cracker.
Well, it's a lovely evening. Put the GoPro in the car. We're trying to link the microphones up from my phone and the radio mic here, so it's a bit of an experiment, so that's going to be down to the editing to see whether I can get that right. But we've just finished doing some videoing with Pep's V6 Spider, which I don't know whether stupidly or in blind faith, he's thrown me the keys to. Somehow he values my opinion on how these cars drive. I've only owned 13 Alfa Romeos, so I should know what I'm talking about. Really what I want to say first of all is this car is absolutely fabulous. It looks $1 million inside. The red carpet, the red door cards, the interior is superb. 6-speed gearbox is so slick. It's beautiful. I wouldn't say it's like a one of those rifles, you know, rifle action Ferrari, Lamborghini, but it's really nice. Easy into gear, easy up and down. It's absolutely lovely. My 2.5 litre V6, I had to replace the top hat bushes, and the gear stick was terrible. It's a lot better now, but this is loads better than mine. In comparison as well, the 2.5 versus the 3 litre, this has just got so much more grunt. Really has. My 2.5, it's kind of linear power. It'll get up to whatever speed you want to, really. But this one at around about 3,000 revs really packs a punch. Really gives you that kick in the back of the seat, and then it just sort of sets off like a stabbed rat. With a Wizard exhaust on this car that's just been put on as well. Pep's a great eBay scourer. He's been looking all over for things. I get these messages at all times of the night and in the morning. Oops, dropped a gear too many there. Sorry, Pep. I found this, what do you think? Yeah, just get it bought and then get it put on the car. So he's had that put on and it sounds absolutely fabulous. Darren Careless sounds as good as yours. You can be the judge when you see it. There's still the faint noise of the engine, which is lovely. You can just about hear it when you're putting it under a little bit of pressure. Obviously we've got the roof down, it's such a beautiful evening for this drive. But Pep wanted me to drive it and to tell you all what I thought about it. And I never wanted a Spider 916. I've got a GTV, I absolutely love it. You've seen the video on that car. I never really wanted a 916 Spider. I might want a 916 Spider 3 litre V6 now. The only problem is I've got my 2.5 litre V6, which is keeping me really busy, and I absolutely adore that car. So I'm just going to sum up in a few words as we're sort of trying to come down into 30 miles an hour as we sort of head into Maron. He's done a great job on this car. He's talked about it at the beginning of the video that we did just a few minutes ago. At our favourite halt, the White Hart pub, we couldn't get our usual spot out the front of the pub tonight because it was busy. It's a nice evening. People are out for a drink and a bite to eat. So we did it in the courtyard, which is why it looks a little bit different to the other ones that we've done. I hope you enjoy it. On the subject of my 2.5, I've got a couple of videos to do on that. One is the front pipe exhaust replacement, which is going to get done at Also Lusso in Penrith. So the Wizard Boys have agreed to let me do a bit of filming of that when it goes up there at the end of the month. And then I'll do this video on the V6 for the channel as well. So I hope you like what's coming up in the video. I hope you like what Pep's got to say about his car. I really like this, and I think I want one.